What's going on, everybody? It is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, it is fight week. We are finally here. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, man. I know you guys been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. It's so electric, man. That fight week is finally here, and then we can finally talk about it, and we can finally, enjoy this big major fight that's going down this Saturday, you guys, in Las Vegas, Nevada, man. It is going down. Gervonta Tank Davis takes on undefeated Ryan Garcia. Um, both guys are trained well. Both guys have been, training for hours and hours and hours. And you could just see the level of dedication that both guys have showed, man. I mean, Gervonta Tank Davis is doing a lot of things, a lot of strength and conditioning work. Leading up into the fight that I've seen the All Access. And so is Ryan Garcia, man. Both of these guys have been going at it in both, streams. They've been going live streams. They've been talking about a lot of shit, man. It is finally going down, you guys. I know you guys are ready to watch this fight, man. And it's electrifying, man. This is gonna be one of the biggest fights. I feel like that's been covered in a long time. I feel like this fight is bigger than you know Canelo versus Bivol. I feel like this fight is bigger than Shakur Stevenson's last fight, Devin Haney's last fight. I mean, this is just a big, big fight, man. It's a big, big fight for boxing fans and a big fight for fight fans all in general, and fighters. A lot of fighters want to watch this fight as well. I know that a lot of fans out here are, they can be fans as well. Yeah, they're fighters, but they can be fans as well. And I think that's what we'll see, man. I think we'll see a fan-friendly fight between both guys that really, really want it, man. Kennedy in the chat, he says, back with another banger, man. You already know, man. But yeah, man, stylistically, I think Gervonta Tank Davis has, he has a lot of skills, man. He has a lot of skills. And I don't think Gervonta Tank Davis gets enough credit, man. I don't think he gets enough credit. A lot of people have said things about Ryan Garcia that, Ryan Garcia is not that good, and Gervonta Tank Davis is just gonna beat the shit out of him. But I'm gonna be honest, man. When you think and when you look into this fight, man, I think Ryan Garcia has a puncher's chance, man, for sure. I don't think any of those fluke knockouts that he's had leading up into this fight. I don't think that those have been, just gimmies. And I think that he's gonna put on a good show. I think he'll put on a good show for his fight fans, and for a lot of people around the world that like, Spanish and Mexican fighters. This is a big fight for the Spanish people, and it's a big fight for the black people. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like all in all, it's a good fight for boxing, man. Both cultures clash, and it's gonna be fireworks, man. It's gonna be fireworks, man. You're gonna see a lot of Mexican fight fans. You're gonna see a lot of black fight fans. Um, it's just gonna be all types of fight fans from all over, man. Even the granny rival looked pretty big and looked pretty stout. It had a lot of people that looked like they were, into it, man. In the crowd, man, they were giving Ryan Garcia, hugs and all of that stuff. And Ryan Garcia gets a lot of love out there in Vegas. I mean, he's not too he live I guess he lives not too far from there in Los Angeles. So that's not too far, a couple hours away. But yeah, man, I mean, both guys look fit, trim, focused. Yeah, a lot of people say that Gervonta Tank Davis in his recent, in his recent little spiel that he had on I guess he had it on was it TikTok? I don't know, he was on live stream, and him and his boy was on live stream, and then they hit up Ryan Garcia, And it was just like, I don't know if they were building the fight up, but they want to bet their whole purses on this fight, you guys. So their whole, purse, they want to bet on one fight. And I just think I don't know, I think it's pretty funny, man, that they're gonna bet their whole purse on one fight. I don't think they're gonna do it, but they're saying they're gonna do it. But I really don't think they're gonna do it, man. A lot of people say that they're gonna do it, but I don't think that both guys are gonna put their whole entire fight purse on a boxing event that they're gonna both get paid for. So that's another aspect of that, man, that they're both trying to, hype up the fight so much that they're willing to put their whole check on this fight, man. I don't think it's going to be that serious. I think both fighters, lose, win, or draw, they definitely want to get paid. I'm pretty sure that the winner is not going to want to, just put the whole thing on there and not get any money. I think that was for publicity, and I think it hyped up the fight a little bit more than it already was. But enough's enough. It's time to really, um, you know, really get down to the nitty gritty. And both guys it's fight week, man. So all of the preparation that both fighters have been doing leading up into this moment, it's gonna count, man. It's gonna count. If you only ran 2 to 3 miles that day, and you should have ran 4 or 5 miles that day, it's gonna show in the fight, man. Because I think that this fight is gonna be won in round number 6 on up. Rounds, 1 through 6, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight no matter what. It's gonna be a fight. Both guys, want it. You can tell both guys are undefeated. Somebody's O has got to go. But I think from round 6 on up, I think that's when the fight will really start out and really break out. Um, like I said, both guys, from what I can see, they really, really want it. You guys can see Gervonta Tank Davis. He's done a lot, man. He's done a whole hell of a lot in the sport of boxing, locking out Leo Santa Cruz, knocking out Rolly Romero, which a lot of people thought that Rolly could possibly have a puncher's chance and win. We've seen that was not the case. Even though Rolly was a bigger man that night, he did not have enough skill or power to stop Gervonta Tank Davis. But Gervonta Tank Davis had enough skill, I feel like, and power to stop, uh, to stop, Rolly Romero. So yeah, man, I just really feel like both guys are really game. You guys got to understand, both guys have never tasted defeat. So this is a big fight. This is a big fight for boxing fans. This is a big fight for just boxers in general to learn. This is at a high level of boxing. A lot of people say that Gervonta Tank Davis's opponent, excuse me, challenger, and Ryan Garcia, has never had a real fight. Has never been in a really big fight up to date. The Fortuna fight, he rescheduled that fight. A lot of people said it was things about the weight, and but Fortuna got stopped. Fortuna, didn't look good in the Ryan Garcia fight, and Ryan Garcia capitalized on that as well. And Gervonta Tank Davis fought Pitbull Cruz, and a lot of people say that Gervonta Tank Davis didn't look good in that fight either. But I just feel like in the Gervonta Tank Davis fight with the Cruz fight, the Pitbull Cruz fight, I feel like it was the battle of strengths. Both guys, had knockout power. We've seen Pitbull Cruz and his knockouts. He's very exciting, very dangerous. And Gervonta Tank Davis has to be cautious out there too, because he can get touched as well. A lot of people talk about the touching and the knockouts that Gervonta Tank Davis does, but Gervonta Tank Davis can get touched as well. And I think in this Ryan Garcia fight, a lot of people will see that Ryan Garcia, I feel like he'll get off some good, good punches. I feel like he'll get off to a good, good start. Um, but the battle isn't won in the beginning of the fight. I feel like the battle is gonna be won towards the end of the fight. So what I mean by that is the first 6 rounds, if neither fighter gets knocked out or knocked down, I feel like the control of the fight will be from round 6 through 12, in my personal opinion. I've seen how Gervonta Tank Davis can start late. I've seen where Ryan Garcia, can get caught early. You know, um, Ryan Garcia is one of those type of fighters that can get caught early, or late. We seen in the Luke Campbell fight, Ryan Garcia got caught, so he can get caught, he can get touched up. And a lot of people, think that, Ryan Garcia has a glass jaw. I beg to differ on that one, man. I'm gonna be honest, I beg to differ. I think Ryan Garcia has a pretty good chin. If you just get caught at a certain time in a certain place on your jaw, anybody can go down. Anybody can go down. Even Gervonta Tank Davis can go down. So I don't want to hear that, hear that excuse. So Ryan Garcia's got a glass jaw. He's really not what people say he is. I'm gonna be honest. If he wasn't who he, if Ryan Garcia wasn't who people thought he was, I don't think that this fight would have did this much publicity, and I don't think that this fight would do so good pay-per-view numbers, which I know it probably will do good pay-per-view numbers. Obviously you got to try to, stop the piracy and, stop, people bootlegging it and watching it at home without ordering it. But at the end of the day, man, this is a fight. The fighters don't have control of that, on who buys how many pay-per-views or whatever. The fighters are all trained up and ready to go to fight. And that's what it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be a big fight, man. It's gonna be a big fight. I think it's gonna be a lot of the atmosphere is gonna be electric. And I think that this fight will catapult other big fights to happen. And hopefully we'll see the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight. Hopefully that'll go down as well. I want to see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I'm tired of everybody talking about it. I really want to see it. Put pen to pad and let's get this fight on, man. Let's get this fight started. Let's get it going, man. Both guys deserve, a massive payday like that. And I feel like the biggest payday is if, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence were to fight each other. That would be the biggest payday, I feel like, of their career. And it'll be life changing. It'll be life changing for sure. Shout out to Kennedy in the chat, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat. It's fight week, baby. It is fight week, man. And I know you guys are excited just like I am. Let me show you guys some people coming in. Oscar Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. It was you know how this YouTube shit work, man. This shit, they stay messing my live streams up. All I try to do is switch the picture, and the phone went crazy. But yeah, man, I can't wait to fight week, man. I mean, excuse me, fight night. We are in fight week now, so I'm gonna be doing a live stream around this time every day leading up into the fight. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. I can't wait to see you guys, man. If you guys want to donate to the Cash App, since my I'm not um they pretty much took my way to get money on YouTube away, so you guys can donate to the Cash App to support the channel. My not my algorithms, but you know the YouTube checks that I was getting, they cut them off. They saying that I did something, but I tried to appeal it, and they're saying I pretty much gotta start all over, pretty much, with the views and stuff. So I'm almost there. It's been a long process, but I'm almost there. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'll be going live tomorrow, you guys. And yeah, man. So I can't wait to see you guys there. This is Corey Lee Boxing, and you definitely been hit with another banger. Peace out, you